Hey friends, I'm Evie of Happily Even After. And I started my YouTube channel because I went through years of infidelity in my marriage. My marriage lasted 26 years. Many of those were filled with cheating, infidelity. And so I could call myself an affair expert, but who would really want to be that? But I do have three known affairs that I dealt with. And what I can tell you is I did most things wrong. Now that I'm reading and studying, I realize how I did so many things wrong, most everything. However, the good news is I came out a better person. So my staying in the midst of all the affairs, I searched, studied, and I wanted to be the very best person. I wanted to be the best wife. And I just knew that if I could fix myself, I could fix the marriage. Well, there's several wrong things about that, but the main one being I was the only one who wanted to fix the marriage. And yeah, it doesn't work that way. So in the midst of me trying to fix myself to repair the marriage, I became the best version of me and I learned a lot. And now I teach and guide and journey with other people who are going through the aftermath of infidelity. It's brutal. It's crushing. It's earth shattering. The life you thought you had doesn't exist anymore once there's infidelity and betrayal. But the good news is there is life after the infidelity and the betrayal and even divorce. And I will be telling more of my story here, but I want to keep my videos short because I know when I'm looking through YouTube, I want to pick a short video, short and to the point. So that is my story. That's how I got here. And the name of my business came about because when I was a little girl laying in my bed, I wanted to figure out how to make a marriage work. Yes, even as a young girl, probably about 8, I remember laying in there and thinking, how do you get a daddy to stay and how do you make a marriage work? Yeah, so that set me on the course of my life to figure out how can I make this work? So my goal was, how do I make this marriage work? Even though it's falling apart and he's with someone else or, he's whatever, I'm going to make it work. It's what I wanted to do. It's what I tried to do. But again, friend, if you're the only one working on the marriage, it can't work. So here I am, and I want to help you, encourage you, teach you, share with you all the things that I learned in the midst of that heartache and pain. Because like I said already, it is brutal. It's crushing. When you find out, it's like you can't breathe. And the life as you knew it doesn't exist anymore. It's probably a good thing because if your marriage ended in infidelity, probably there was some issues going on there anyway. So I want to journey with you. I want to teach you the tools and the tricks and the tips that I learned when I went through it because I did end up on the good side. I ended up happily even after I didn't get the marriage that I wanted to save. But things are better. Things are great. And I would much rather be here where I am than in that marriage I had before. But I didn't know that until I got out. So I just want to encourage you, if you're in the middle of it, there is life after. Join with me on my channel and on my journey as I share with you what I went through. And I am so happy to help you and anybody you know going through this, because it is a lonely road, and it's just not a place anybody wants to be. Like, nobody wants to be in a place where they just found out their spouse had an affair. And so I want to journey with you. I'll walk with you, help you, guide you, and teach you some of the things that I learned so you can get through it faster than I did, because I took the slow road. Trust me. So hit like and subscribe and join me in the next video. Thanks.